Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be doing this go-to makeup look that I wore in my last video, which was my skincare video. I had this makeup on and I asked you guys if you wanted me to recreate it. It's super simple, but I have a bunch of new products that I'm playing with today that I'm excited to show you guys. Basically, I have new and old products in my pile and they kind of all got mixed up, so I'm not sure what is what, to be super honest, but hopefully I'll be able to figure it out once we get into the video. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, add me on Instagram at Eman, and let's get into this. So I'm prepping my lips with a little bit of a lip conditioner. This is from xoxo Sport. It's their CBD lip conditioner. I love this stuff. I'm not sure. It's extra strength hyaluronic lip balm with 50 milligrams of CBD. I did a whole video on CBD, you guys. If you don't know much about CBD products, it's become such a common thing in skincare now, and I am loving it. So I'll link the video for you guys so you can go check it out, because I definitely recommend it if you want to learn more about CBD. This is a primer that I'm testing out. I've used this right when it came out, but it's been so long so I don't really remember. This is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer in Illuminating. This is beautiful. So this is their illuminating texture. So this is going to give you like a really nice glow to the skin. But you guys can see that gives such a pretty glow, which is going to die down obviously a bit with once you put foundation and concealer and powder on. So I don't mind going a little bit heavier. Okay, for foundation, you guys, I'm going to be using one of my favorite foundations. This is from LORAC. It is their Pro Soft Focus Longwear Foundation. I really love this sponge. It is from Hailey's Beauty, which I don't know if you guys have heard of Hailey's Beauty. I'm pretty sure this is called their complexion sponge. And this is a great dupe for the Beauty Blender. Like, there's very few sponges that feel and work like the Beauty Blender. This one actually does. And I'm not sure how much this one costs, but I'm pretty sure it costs less than the Beauty Blender. Now that we have foundation on, that primer has gone down a lot. Like, you're not seeing as much of that dewy highlighting effect, but it's still there. So it's a really pretty base. Okay, let's move on to concealer. So this is the concealer that I wanted to try today. This is from Hailey's Beauty. It is the Revive Concealer Cream. So this is a newer brand and they sent me a bunch of their products and I really loved it. So I'm excited to show you guys this concealer. So the shade that I'm using is, pretty sure it's light neutral, but I really love how it has just like a peachy undertone, which I love in concealers because peach is really great to hide the purple and blue that you have in this eye area. When you have kind of slight dark circles, it'll cover that up. I'm gonna go back and add a little bit more of that concealer, just kind of like just in this area. I watched this masterclass the other day with Makeup Forever and Kylie Jenner's makeup artist ARDELL. I'm sure you guys know who he is. He always does like the most amazing makeup on Kylie, and he's done Kim's makeup. And he does so many layers of concealer. He doesn't put a ton of concealer on at once. He just does a lot of layers. So I kind of love that because when you blend concealer, some of the concealer goes away. So you do need to apply more just to get that under eye area just looking really perfect and super smooth. Look at this complexion. Isn't it so pretty? Okay, so this powder that I'm testing out is the Hailey's Beauty Retouch Perfecting Powder Loose Setting Powder. This looks really pretty. I don't want to mess with it too much. I'm just going to set my face in all of the key areas. Let's do eyebrows. So I'm very excited to do my eyebrows today, even though I usually hate doing my eyebrows. But because I was kind of just digging into my makeup and I found this eyebrow palette, Anastasia, that I used to use all the time, and I honestly completely forgot that I had this. It is the holy grail of eyebrow palettes. It has every color combo you can imagine, and it has the brow primer. So I'm using this very random eyebrow brush, you guys. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna try to play around maybe with the dark brown or the ash brown. I don't like my eyebrows having any red in them, so I try to stay away from any auburn and just kind of stick to more ashy colors. I'm using a bit of the NARS Soft Matte Concealer just to clean up a little bit. I find that I don't love doing this step when my eyebrows are shaped really nice, but when they're not, like right now, I do like doing this step because it just cleans them up. Will give them a much stronger shape. Let's do a little bit of bronzer. I have a product here that is not new, but I've had it for a while and I've never really used it because I didn't know how to use it. It's from Mercier. It is their Candleglow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade 4. So as you guys can tell, it has this really warm color to it and it has like the slightest bit of shimmer. Like it's so slight, but it's basically, it's not a matte powder, let's just put it that way. And I was always kind of like, how do I use this? It's not dark enough to be a bronzer, but it feels a little bit too dark to be just a regular powder. But you know what? I'm just going to give this a go right now. Okay, so I know you guys can't see this probably on camera. It's not showing up, but it's so subtle how it has like the slightest bit of shimmer to it. Like, I wouldn't even say shimmer. It's just, the best way of putting it is that it is not matte. That's all I can say. It's not a matte powder. Let's do a little bit of a nose contour because why not? Okay, I love this powder, you guys. It's so pretty. Okay, I have another product, same concept. This is now their Matte Radiance Baked Powder. If you think about that name, how can something be matte and radiant? It looks like this. It's matte, but it has a radiance to it. So the name is actually kind of perfect. Like you guys, let me see if you guys could see it on the back of my hand. It kind of has, do you see that? Do you see that little bit of glow? And I am noticing that I'm getting a little bit of creasing in my eye area. So I've decided I am going to use some powder to set that area. I'm using the Mercier Secret Brightening powder. This is probably one of my favorite powders for the under eye area because it's made specifically for that area. It's brightening and it's like very fine. So it's not a heavy powder at all, which I really like for the under eye so you don't get cakiness or heaviness in that area. Okay, let's go back to the Bake Radiance. Don't go crazy with the brush. I just swirled and it just went nuts on me. So obviously this powder is very sensitive, so you need to be very gentle with it. I'm gonna just try applying this as I would a highlighter. Wow, are you guys seeing how natural this glow is? I am in love. I think we might have found a new secret weapon product. Like this is gorgeous. I'm gonna do a little bit under my eyes just to see what kind of effect that gives. That was amazing. So this is highlighter number 1. Okay, we're moving on to blush, but let me just tell you guys, I'm not sure how this is gonna look on camera, but in real life, my skin, everything that I put on, all these products, my skin looks amazing right now. I'm using a couple of blushes that are 2 of my favorites. This is from Persona Cosmetics. The shades are Georgia and Carme, and they're just really beautiful blush shades. So what I love to do is just kind of mix a little bit of both. So I'll start with Carme kind of as my base. Okay, now I'm taking Georgia, which is more of the peach color, and just kind of popping that just like kind of along my, just more in the apples of the cheeks. It's okay if you feel like you've gone a little bit extra with blush. You could always just soften it down with a big puffy brush like this, or you could even just let it sit, and by the time you're done your makeup, it might not feel like it's too much. That happens to me all the time. I'm not sure what I want to do for the eyes, you guys, but I got this really beautiful palette with a package I got from Tatcha, and you guys know I love Tatcha skincare. I've been using their eye cream religiously, the Silk Peony Melting Eye Cream underneath makeup. This works so well, and I forgot to show it, but I did put that on earlier. And so they sent like a bunch of skincare products, and then I guess they did maybe a collab with this brand. I honestly am not sure, but this eyeshadow palette was in with all of the skincare stuff, and I just thought it was so pretty. Okay, so this nude is called Houston. This is Mented Cosmetics is the name of the brand. Mented Cosmetics. I personally have never heard of it, but if anyone knows what that brand is, let us know in the comments. So I'm just doing a little bit of a crease color, you know, just to give the eyes a little bit of something without going overboard. They have like just really beautiful neutral shades. Like I love these two nudie browns. So I'm just using a slightly thicker brush to do this. Normally I would use an angle brush, but I was like, you know what? Let's just go a little bit thicker so we have just a little bit more definition, especially on that outer corner. And this is just gonna look really simple. I'm actually gonna go a little bit darker. This is seriously such an easy way to do a quick eye look. Just taking a clean brush and just kind of gently blending that, softening that out a bit. Maybe I'll just dip into the black shadow, but like super careful, like pop, and then just doing that right at the outer corner and just kind of flicking it out, and then going back with that clean brush, just really gently kind of blending that out. Okay, whatever is left on your brush, not a lot, I'm gonna just very gently sweep this just along my lower lash line, and nothing too crazy, just to really make my lashes look fuller more than anything. But I feel like this makes a little bit of a difference. So I'm throwing on some of my favorites. These are the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies. I love these lashes. They just look so natural on. But first, I do have a new mascara to try out. It is from Pat McGrath, and it's a super cute mascara. It came in this really cute little container, but when I opened it, I was like, this can't be the size of the actual mascara. Like they probably just sent me like a sample size or something, because there's no way this is the actual size of the mascara, right? This is the Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. So you guys might notice that I am not curling my lashes, because I learned the best tip ever. I was watching another YouTuber who's like my favorite. He does the best makeup tutorials ever. His name is Painted by Spencer. If you guys don't know his channel, you have to go check it out. He doesn't curl the lashes first when he's putting on falsies, because it makes it a lot harder to put the falsies on. So I was like, that's a really good point. Maybe I'll try that. And it's been a game changer. Can we talk about making the brand? I can't believe I've gone this whole video without even bringing it up. So in case you guys don't know, about, I don't even know how long it's been. At the beginning of this year, I made a huge announcement that myself and one of my best friends are launching a makeup brand. We are creating our own makeup line. We're so excited. And we're basically documenting the whole thing. So we're showing you guys the entire process of how we're making this makeup brand. Every part of creating this brand, you guys are gonna see it. So by the time the brand launches, it's just gonna have so much more meaning behind it. There's so many makeup brands out there, and we really want our brand to just stand for something different and to have a different message. And hopefully by documenting this whole process, you guys will be able to see what this brand really means. How pretty is that lash? Do we not love that? Okay, so I'm using a little bit of the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras for bottom lashes because it doesn't budge and it just makes the bottom lashes look really full. So once the lashes are on, I like to kind of go in and just squish them with my own lashes just to blend them together. Okay, let's do lips, you guys. I'm gonna kind of stick with this kind of nudie vibe, but I got these new lipsticks from Buxom, and they are the 90s Nude Full Force Plumping Lipstick Collection. They came in, what, 6 different shades? I have 3 of the shades here, and I just love these colors. So this is Dreamboat, Supermodel. I feel like maybe this might be the one I use. Supermodel. Love that. That's definitely going to be the base color. And then this shade is called Heartthrob. I love that name as well. So pretty. So I'm thinking of doing Supermodel and a little bit of Heartthrob on top of it. So it's full coverage formula, long lasting, and it has a satin finish, so it won't be matte, it won't be shimmery, somewhere in between. I'm gonna try to make it work without a lip liner. Oh, this is Plumping. It just kicked in. And now I'm gonna go over it with Heartthrob, mainly concentrating more in the center of my lip. Very pretty. I like the color a lot. I will say, you guys, though, I kind of wish it was more matte. I know I said that I wanted the lip to be matte, but it's not fully matte, and it's just a tiny bit too pink. I know I'm being particular, but I have this nude gloss from Natasha Denona. It is the Lip Euphoria Gloss and Balm. Gloss and Balm, I love that. And the shade Tan Nude. So I feel like this is gonna get rid of some of that pink a little bit. Really nice. Oh yes, this is what we needed. I feel like I needed the color to be right more than anything. So I'm willing to sacrifice the texture. This is a really nice gloss, you guys. All right, guys, that is the final look for today. I know that this was just a very simple look, but I definitely used some products that I love. I absolutely love these 2 powders from Laura Mercier. Love both of these. I love that nude gloss from Natasha Denona, and that primer that I also used from Laura Mercier underneath my foundation was really pretty. And I love that Hailey's concealer. So there were some major winners today. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was just so nice to catch up and just chat and play around with some makeup. If you guys haven't seen my skincare video, I'm gonna link that for you below so you can check it out. I'm gonna put a link to the video Making the Brand where we talk about our makeup line. If you guys haven't seen it, and there's a bunch of episodes so you can watch them. They're all on a playlist so you can watch that series. Make sure you hit subscribe if you're new. Add me on Instagram at Eman. Add me on TikTok at Eman Makeup. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.